I am not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video. Not sponsored. They do not sponsor me. Nobody's paying me to say this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a video all about hair. It is literally the most asked question on my channel is, what kind of hair are you wearing? Now, I only wear Wow African hair. I have a bunch of other wigs, but I tend to just only wear my Wow African hair, and I promise, before I even get into it, I am not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video. Not sponsored. They do not sponsor me. Nobody's paying me to say this. But I'm going to give you an honest, in-depth review of my hair. So, I have about 5 wigs from Wow African. That's how obsessed I am. And to answer your question, long story short, yes, I do think that Wow African is worth it. I don't know. That's the long story short. I definitely think that Wow African is something that you should invest your money on if you can. I believe that they are a brand that's in between AliExpress and like the really expensive brands. They're right in the middle. So you do get what you pay for, and you're going to pay a little bit more. I think the cheapest wig I ever got from Wow African was $107. I know. And I did a review on it. I will leave the link to that below. And then this most expensive wig I ever got from Wow African is $407. And you will see why it was $407. This one, which is the one I've been wearing as of late, it's human hair. I think it's like Brazilian, and it's like a Kinky curly or something like that. I'll see if I can find the exact name and brand. This was about, I want to say $200, I think. Yeah, something like that. I think it was about $200 or like $150. I'm not sure. Let's just say this was $200, and as you can see, it is quite full. And I think it's quite natural looking. I don't know. People have mistaken this for my real hair. Black people have mistaken this for my real hair. So I think it's pretty good. It's a little small for my head, I will say. I got this in a medium large, and it's pretty small for my head. And when I first, as you can see, like, this is the wig just in its natural state. I haven't done anything to it. All I did was wash it with some conditioner and just let it hang free. So the ends are like a little frizzy. The curl does not curl all the way to the end. Like, they're not as like defined, but for some reason I really like that, because to me that's what natural hair does. Like, my own natural hair does not curl all the way around. Like, some of the ends are a bit frizzy, especially the ends in the front. And so when I first got this hair, I was like, what is this? What is this? Like, the curls are like frizzy and stringy and like all that stuff. But the more I wear it, the more I'm just like, I kind of really like this, because I think it adds to like the overall, like, I don't know, the overall essence of the really natural, like, type 4A, 4B textured hair. So I love this. I don't have names for my wigs, but this is the one I've been rocking as of late. And I will add, I will do a full unveiling of all my wigs if you keep watching. It also has like these little hairs here, and I think that makes it look like extra natural, because like, I don't know about y'all, but like my hair, especially when my hair was permed, like I would always have like the shortest pieces of hair like right here on the front. So I think these were supposed to be baby hairs, but they're quite long to be a baby hair. But I like that. And you can, like, there's a part, but like you can barely see it the way that I have this hair styled. It's actually supposed to be a middle part wig, but I wear it as a side part, because I've been liking the side parts lately. And the way I try to make my wigs look as natural as possible is by like not overdoing it with the baby hairs. And then when I say baby hairs, I mean the wig's baby hairs, I mean my baby hairs, because my baby hairs are not gelled down at all. They are so rough, if you see. But I think that goes very well with this style because it helps kind of like mask where the hair starts and where the hair stops, because it's such a like kinky texture, you know. I just think that it blends really well. But I mean, if you are a gel person, if you like to, you know, snatch and slay those baby hairs, go right ahead. But this is wig 1 and I love it. Let me know what you guys think. This is the next Wild African wig that I have. This is like literally one of my favorite wigs ever. I think this might be my favorite one if I'm really honest. This is my second Wild African wig, but the first one that I got in the Italian yaki texture, and I love this hair texture. Literally, like I can't ever see myself wearing like silky fine hair anymore. Like this is it. This is me. I feel like this is very like synonymous with my look. And I've had this hair for literally 2 years now, like a little over 2 years. I bought it in the summer of 2015 and I don't think I've stopped wearing it since then. But this is, I want to say it's like, I'm going to say it's like maybe 18 inches. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I love it. This is like when I first started like really going into the wig world. If you look at the closure, it looks a hot mess, my closure, because I like plucked it. I didn't pluck it. I used scissors and I just cut it, and then I cut it too far. So then I went back in with eyeliner and like kind of darkened the roots a little bit. And like, oh man, this wig has been with me through like 2 countries. Like it's gone through a lot, y'all. But it is still holding up. And I curled it a month ago actually, and the curls are still holding. Actually need to wash it. I haven't worn it in a month, but the last time I wore it, it was curled, and that was about a month ago, and the curls are still holding up. So I mean, that should tell you something. This is the wig that I wear in like the majority of my videos. I just wear it in its natural center parting, and this is a lace front wig. Now the wig I was wearing before was a frontal wig, I believe. The curly hair was a frontal wig, which means that it had lace from here to here. This one is just a lace front wig, so the lace is from here to here. That's it, and I love it. That's all I can say. This is my this is like my Gabrielle Union wig. Like this one and my curly hair are my Gabrielle Union wigs for like, you know, when I want to oh my god, I can't talk today. I'm just skip to the next one. Okay guys, this is the third Wild African wig I ever bought, and the second in the Italian yaki texture. Like I said, I love that texture. When I originally bought this, it was like down to here, I would say. It was 12 inches, but like I didn't really like the 12 inches on my frame per se, so I cut it very bluntly. So right now it's probably maybe like 10 inches, maybe, yeah, probably like 8 to 10 inches now. So this is my blunt bob wig, and it is so full. It is like annoyingly full. And I think the reason, like ironically, I think the reason that it's so full is because this is a full lace wig. So like the whole thing is lace. Like I can part it anywhere, like anywhere I want, and it'll look like flesh toned. And while it's lace all around, here in the front is actually a silk base closure. And I don't know, I fell into the hype of the whole silk thing, but I think I'm a lace girl. I don't know, I'm okay with my lace. I don't think I will do silk again, but this one has been through a lot. I think this is probably my most worn wig. I've kind of given it a break now because I literally used to wear this thing every single day. This was the wig that I wore to work, and I have dyed this, but the first time I dyed it like a burgundy to match my natural hair color, and it didn't take very well. Like I used the rinse on it, and I probably needed like a dye. So like for the first 3 months in the sun, it would have like a hint of red, but I've since washed it and it's come out. That same rinse has not come out of my own natural hair, but it's come out of this hair. And I think, I don't know, just to like revive it, I'm thinking this fall I might dye it. I think I'm going to dye it a red, but like a auburn copper kind of red with some blonde highlights. So let me know if y'all feeling that plan. Let me know what to do. What else can I say about this one? Yeah, it's very full. I don't know. I think it looks so full that you can tell it's a wig, because I don't know. I think also after I cut it, it made it look even more full. I haven't done anything to this wig. Like, I haven't straightened it or anything. I think the last thing I did was I put some wand curls in it, and this is the aftermath of the wand curls. So like after a while it comes out, obviously, but I haven't worn this in a hot minute. I really haven't. It used to be a one-time favorite, and now it's just kind of chilling there. But yeah. Okay, now this is the Beyonce of my wigs, okay? It's actually more similar to like a Sierra style, but this is the Beyonce of my wigs. This is my most expensive wig ever in the history of time. This was $400. I'm gonna show you why it's $400, because it is long. Like, this thing literally, ooh yeah, that's thumbnail. This wig literally like touches, like, I want to say just above my butt, and I am 5'10" and a half. Like, this was either 22 or 24 inches, so it was really long, and it is a full lace wig also, which means I can part it anywhere. And this was $400. I spent $400 of my own money on this wig. And at the time, like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be my summer wig and blah 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 blah. And I have given this a lot away. I got this last year, so I've had this for a full year now. I got this in this either like the early spring of late spring or early summer of last year is how long I've had this hair for. And I don't regret it. I don't wear this one as much unless I'm going to like a really special occasion. I don't really wear it to work. It does get really hot. You would think that for as long as it is, it does not tangle. I use my tangle teaser on all my hairs, and like I said, this is Italian yaki, the only texture I really have been going for from Wow African. But again, I did the same thing with the part where like I plucked it too much with the scissors, and then like had to do the most to like make it look natural. So this part is kind of wide, but if you're one of those people who knows how to slay your wigs, like, this would be no problem for you. I go the lazy route, and I do whatever with my closures, and I don't really care if it looks that natural, because I'm sure y'all know it's a wig regardless. But this is a wig, like, every time I wear this wig on YouTube, no matter what the video is about, it's like, oh, where you get your hair from? Where you get your hair from? Where you get your hair from? Well, now you know. I got my hair from Wow African, and I love it. Like, I don't know, I just feel like $1,000 when I wear this hair, because it cost me almost $1,000. But yeah, again, full lace, 22, 24 inches. I can part it anywhere. I can put it up in a ponytail, but I never do. I usually I wear it in the middle part, but now I've been wearing it in the side part. And yeah, that's this one. Now we are on to wig number 4. This is my most recent Wow African wig, and I think that it's probably my most natural looking one. It is a frontal wig, so it's a 360 lace frontal, which means that there's lace like around the perimeter of the hair, and in the middle of the hair it's just like tracks sewed on. But yes, this is from Wow African. I got this in a size, I want to say I got it in a size small to large, medium to large, but again, it's still kind of small. Like, every time I get a wig from Wow African, I get the largest size, and I have found like with this one and the curly one, they run kind of small, but then my other ones fit my head perfectly. But this is the one, and usually when I wear it, I will use the Got To Be glue, and I will like put it like right here and just press it down, and it stays, and it literally just blends in with my scalp. And it's a pre-plucked, so it comes pre-plucked. Like, this is the like easiest, like least fuss wig I ever got. Like, I didn't have to do anything when I got it. I just literally put it on, and I was good to go. I haven't cut it, I haven't shaped it in any way, I haven't done anything to it. I don't think that I will. This is the wig that I wear for the most part to work, and I wear it I'll wear this wig for a week or two, and then I'll switch to my curly wig. And for some reason, people just think that both of them are my hair, and they just think that I straighten my hair one week and I, you know, curl it the next, whatever. I don't know what people be thinking, but yeah, this one is just my newest boring girl wig, but I love it. It's no fuss, and I usually wear it exactly like this, like in the middle with nothing done. We're back to this one. This is my favorite wig. It literally takes me 2 seconds to switch between wigs. This is my favorite one. I bought this one at the same time I bought the straight short one. So I've had this for a couple of months now, and it's my go-to. I love it. I think that it fits like pretty much every occasion. It's like very little fuss. Again, it is a little small, but I feel like I've managed to make it work. So that is my Wow African review. I think that it's like well worth it. I think I probably have, when I tally up the total, I think I have about $1,000 worth of wigs. So, and that's just from Wow African alone. Like I have a bunch of other wigs that I have from other places. I've bought bundles from AliExpress and made them into a wig. But every time I do that, it turns out to be really small. I bought one from like My Hair, or like, I don't know. I got one from one place and I hated it. Like, it was just such a waste of money. It was so thin. The part was so fake. Like, and it would cost me about the same amount of money as a Wow African wig would have cost me. So I just was like, okay, I don't need to ever stray from Wow African. And now they have like a loyalty program where for every wig you get a certain amount of points. And like if you wear a wig and you do a review on YouTube, you also get some money back or a coupon or something. I haven't done any of those. Like, I know I do sign up and I do get points, but like I don't pay attention to it because I buy my wigs so infrequently. I don't know that I would say infrequently because I have like 5 and I started 2 years ago. So yeah, I don't know that I would say I'm quite as infrequent as I think that I am. But I truly love Wow African wigs. I'm not sponsored to say that. This is my honest review. If you're looking to really get into the wig game, like for real, I would say go to Wow African and don't look anywhere else. Like, yes, it's going to be a little bit more than AliExpress, but you are getting your money's worth. Like with anything, I don't know, I haven't bought any wig from the really super expensive places, but with AliExpress, you're definitely getting AliExpress worth hair. You're getting your money's worth with that. And with Wow African, you're also getting your money's worth with that. And I know there's a lot of like, oh, they only give YouTubers like the really good hair, and then like you have to, every time I get a wig from Wow African, I never say I'm on YouTube or whatever. Like, I buy all this hair with my own money and I get pretty good batches. Again, I can only speak for the Italian yaki and whatever texture this is. The Italian yaki is just by far the best invention of hair ever. Like, that is my go-to. That is my staple. That is what I love. This hair, I think it's just kinky, Brazilian kinky curly. There's definitely a difference in the quality between this and between the Italian yaki, but lucky for Wow African, the look I was going for, it's okay that this isn't like up to like, you know, this isn't like the most defined curl or like, you know, the sleekest curl. Like if I was looking for something like that and I got this, I would definitely be mad. But I really do enjoy like the natural look. Like my hair underneath all of this is natural, so to me it doesn't really make any sense like getting like all these wigs and weaves that are very like European textured hair. Like it doesn't look natural for that to be growing out of my hair. Granted, none of these things are natural, but like if I had to spend my money on something, like I would spend it closer to I would want something that looks closest to what my own hair looks like, if that makes any sense at all. So that is why I love this wig. I definitely think out of all my wigs, this is the winner, but y'all can let me know which wig you think is the best, which one you enjoyed the most. Honestly, I might even do like a wig giveaway because I just have so many wigs. But I like it. That is all for this video. I don't know what other important thing am I missing. I'm sure I'm missing like tons of important, like useful, relevant information. But all the wigs have clips in them, no matter if they're full lace front, frontal, whatever. They all have clips in them. So you clip it in the back, you clip it in the side, and you clip it in the front. Me personally, I just clip in the back and I'm good to go, and I feel like it's secure. For this one and for this 360 frontal, I usually clip in the back and clip in the side just because they're smaller and I want them to really stay in place. For all my other straight full lace or lace fronts, I literally will only clip in the back, and like that's it. And they are adjustable, so every single wig I have comes with the adjustable straps and the clips too, so like it's not going anywhere, and it takes 2 seconds to take off, 2 seconds to put on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.